This is a message about what they want to say to you. So we're going to start by looking at the current situation and kind of get some clarity about who it is that's wanting to talk to you. And then what is their message? Like, what is it that they want to say? So we're starting off this reading with the song, The Moment I Said It by Imogen Heap. And the lyrics go like this. It's not even like that. Oh, you've somewhere to be? No hesitation. I've never seen you like this. And you're scaring me. You're scaring me to death. I feel like we are talking about a situation that you've walked away from, a relationship that you've walked away from that was really toxic. And it took so much courage for you to walk away from this. And it's kind of like this abusive partner or this toxic person is shocked that you stood in your power. They're shocked that you had the courage to actually walk away. They never thought you would, and that's why they just kind of went to town doing whatever they want to do, thinking they could get away with it. But I'm seeing here that you finally stood in your power and closed off a cycle with this person, and now you are starting a new life. You're starting. You're starting from the ground up. This has taken so much courage for you to do because you had to go all the way back to the beginning. And also, I feel like you do oftentimes feel very overwhelmed by what it is that, with the Seven of Fire coming out, I do feel like you feel really overwhelmed because this has been a battle. This has been so difficult to leave and start over. Financially, it may have been difficult. Emotionally, spiritually, like this toxic relationship may have taken so much from you, and it almost like, it left you, this person left you 6 feet under, and they just kept walking away. I do feel also, though, that you may have people in your life that you love very much, people that you take care of, and you try to keep what you've been through here, like how deep this pain goes, you may, and how much overwhelm you feel. You may try to keep that hidden from them, not in a toxic way, but just like not wanting to burden them type of way. I do feel also that you've been very intuitively guided through this, led. And it's almost like you have really, your guides are saying you've done a good job. And it's like you're closing out this cycle here because you're trying to create a better life. And I can see this circle here in the World card. Oftentimes, to me, it represents protection. Right now, you're working really hard to protect your world, to protect the peace that you've created, to protect any other people that may be involved, like if you have children involved. And I do feel like this reading is specifically for someone who does have children, because the message is actually from them. If you don't have children, this could be a message from your future children, like saying, wow, thank you so much for leaving this situation so you could create your happily ever after elsewhere, because this wasn't it. My guides wanted me to share this poem in regarding the current situation. It says, I need you to know this isn't the life I wanted for you. I never imagined you'd grow up packing bags back and forth between 2 homes. I never wanted you to watch birthdays from opposite sides of a room, or feel like you have to smile in moments that should have felt whole. I dreamed of something else for you, a house full of laughter, 2 parents under one roof who loved each other out loud, who woke up every morning choosing peace together. But dreams don't always match reality, and staying would have taught you all the wrong kinds of love. So I left, not because I gave up on us, but because I refused to give up on you. You deserve to see your mom happy, or your dad happy. You deserve to know that love shouldn't feel heavy all the time or sound like silence at the dinner table. You deserved a home that felt safe, not one stitched together by walking on eggshells. So I'm sorry it had to be like this. That you'll grow up with questions I'll never fully be able to answer, but I'm not sorry for choosing better. I'm not sorry for showing you that healing sometimes comes after heartbreak, that strength doesn't always look like staying. Sometimes it looks like leaving with shaking hands and a steady heart. I know this isn't easy, but I also know you're watching me, and one day when you love someone, I hope you remember what I taught you, that love is meant to be kind, that homes are meant to be safe, and that it's okay to walk away from something that hurts, even if it's the hardest thing you'll ever do, because sometimes the most loving thing we can do is stop pretending like everything's okay and start building a life where maybe it finally can be. That's a poem by Emily Orta. And I feel like, yeah, you have sacrificed a lot and have had a lot of courage to break this cycle and to walk away and to create something better for yourself and those you love. And the current situation also is that this may have been a pattern, something that kept happening over and over and over again. With this toxic partner where they abandon, they abuse, they hurt, they do cruel things, and then they come back and love bomb you, pretend like nothing happened to try to get back into your energy. And it's kind of like you put your foot down and said no more. My guides wanted me to share this as well. This is something I said. He keeps coming back over and over again. He says it's for the kids. He says, we got to keep everything together for the kids. But each time he abandons everybody, the ones who get hurt the most are the kids. So instead of listening to his empty promises and getting back together for the kids, maybe it's time to let him keep walking for the kids. So that is the current situation. Yeah, maybe your toxic partner is wanting to come back in, wanting to reconcile or something like that, but it's almost like you're letting go of lost causes here, and it's mostly because you love your kids and because you're not going to continue in this pattern, because it's like the more this person gets away with doing harmful things and getting away with love bombing their way back into your energy, the more they do it. And then it's almost like, and then each time it gets worse and it gets worse. You may have noticed it affecting your kids. And yeah, it's kind of like, I'm actually really proud of it because I know how hard this is. At the bottom of the deck, yeah, we have the Empress card and the Knight of Fire. So the person you may have been connected to, super reckless, thoughtless, just follows their, like, whatever it is that they want to do without a thought or a care for others. And we can see you here, male or female, being represented by the Empress card. And if you can see closely here, this Empress is actually holding a baby, protecting a baby. The message from your kids, future or present, is that they see you as their angel. They see you as this loving energy that's protecting them. Like, even when you have been struggling so much, you may have actually even been depressed, with the Nine of Cups coming out in reverse. You may have even struggled financially too, but it's like you broke free from a prison, and it's like now we're all free. Oh, it's gonna make me cry. We're all free. And now it's, when I was channeling this message here and writing down all the information, I heard, it's gonna make me cry. I heard, whatever challenge that comes will be okay because we have you. And that's what they want to tell you right now. And yeah, you can see this child holding this mother, and the waves are coming toward them, and it's kind of like, we got this because we have you. This is an emotional one. But let's get deeper into the channeled message that they want to share. The first thing they want me to share is a really short, it's a tarot reading short that I did. They want me to put that in this reading right here. Lyrics my guides wanted me to include in this message are: everybody say all my steps are a little unsteady. Everybody say I'm a little lightheaded, but they don't know I can take it on the chin. My God, it hurts so bad, and I'm so tired. I won't give up. No, I'm going higher. Next level, next level. Won't stop till they see me sitting on top of the world, smiling through my nosebleed. So it seems like you have been through so much in a group of people, a community, a job. There's been a lot of manipulation. There's been a lot of deceptive behavior, and you've been through a lot. And this could have drowned somebody, but you are taking your power back. And I love the song, these lyrics. You're going to keep going next level, because you're not giving up on yourself. And because of that, you are going to gain your independence from these people, this situation, by walking away because you did not give up. So these children see your strength and your power, and yeah, it's like, damn, you're strong. And they are acknowledging that. The other thing they want me to share is the lyrics from the song Saved My Life by Andy Grammer. And they go like this: I don't think you realize what you've done for me. Oh, I don't think you realize what a little love could mean. You stayed by my side, you kept on the lights, and you knew just what to say when I was fading. Sometimes all that you need is someone to believe in you more than you do. So, like, even though you've been struggling, even though things have been super heavy, these children, it's like every speck of love that you've shared with them, everything that you've done to keep the hope in their hearts light, and their faith in a better future, that's meant everything to them. And you may feel like it wasn't a big deal, but it meant everything, because this may have been a devastating situation, and I can see here that you have been the light within the tunnel. It's like the end of the tunnel was so far, you decided to become the light in the tunnel. And that's been such a comfort to these children. Okay, that's been such a comfort. And they wanted me to say also, thank you for trying your best to be here for me. Even when you had your own battles, you still showed up. Thank you for being my biggest supporter, not just when things are going well, but especially when they weren't. Thank you for loving me with all my flaws, for never making me feel like I had to hide them. You made me feel safe in a way I didn't know I needed. I don't say it enough, but I appreciate you more than words could ever hold. And I hope you know how much you mean to me. I hope you feel it in the way I look at you, in the quiet moments, in the love that I'm still learning how to show. You are a rare soul. Gentle and a steady light in a loud and chaotic world. I am lucky to walk beside you. Oh my gosh, this reading is getting to me. That's so sweet. And let's get into the tarot as far as their channeled message goes. You may feel like this is such a devastation, this breakup, this situation, but they're actually coming through and saying, listen, this is the beginning of our future. And I learned this in the shelter, the women's shelter, while I was there. Children, it's like the thing they want most is justice. And when things are unjust, when they are not safe, when, that creates so much anger in children and so much hurt in children. And so when parents stay for the children, like even when it's toxic, the children are very aware of that. And I feel like you walking away is their justice, and you creating something better is their justice. And they feel so happy and excited about what the future holds because you walked away, because you liberated this generation from a family curse. And they're so excited about that. And if you have a difficult time believing that, or this card awakening is coming through. They're saying, look at what you're doing and see how incredible it is. And yeah, things don't look like Disneyland perfect, but like cookie cutter situation, but we're not looking for fake love. We're not looking for fake perfect. We're looking for real, because kids will know the inauthenticity of parents staying together for the kids. They'll know it. It's not going to be a love that warms the home. It's not going to be a love that makes a home feel safe. And these children are coming through and saying, like, look at things from a different perspective, and yeah, like, see how incredible you are, and how you kept this light ablaze even in the darkest moments. Like, thank you, because it's like we've come from this darkness, and you are leading us right to the light. You're leading us right to the light, to the happiness that we've always sought, the stable home and stable foundation, and the hope we've been seeking all along. And they're also saying they're really, again, they see you as their angel. They see you as someone who is guiding them through the dark. That's so beautiful. And you may have a boy. Oh my gosh. You may have a boy. This is kind of looks like a teenager here, like an older boy. He's coming through too. Super proud of you, super proud. This reading is just making me cry. Sorry, I have to keep stopping. But the last part of this channeled message from these children, first we have stand up. It says, my ideas, thoughts, and feelings are just as important as anyone else. I can stand up for myself. And I feel like this is coming through, like if this toxic person comes back around, and maybe you do have to spend some time in quiet meditation to figure out what to do. Yeah, your guides are saying, I mean, your children are saying, pay attention to your intuition. And you broke free once, and they're saying, like, keep going. You may have to stand up for yourself when this person tries to come back, because they have a pattern of doing that. And it's kind of like you're not going to remain speechless anymore. And stand up for yourself. And I feel like sometimes you may feel like you're not doing enough, that but your love, see this hand is holding a little kiddo's hand. Your love is enough. Like, it's gonna make me cry again. Your love is enough. You don't have to be like this amazing cookie cutter parent doing, like, taking the kids to soccer practice 3 times an hour, like you're doing a good job, with what you have going on. And it's like your love fills in all the gaps, and if you feel like there's lots of gaps, your love carries that, and like your gentleness towards this child. And the last oracle card says, bring them home. And this card is all about, from it reads, my desire to bring hope and healing to my people makes me a light worker. I consciously send healing energy to those who have hurt me, that they might find their way home. And yeah, so yeah, you are a light worker. And I can see that clearly here, and also by the cycles you're breaking and everything like that. And your children are wanting to send loving energy toward the person who hurt you, so they can find their way home. You have really cool kids. You have really, really cool kids. but also continue to protect yourself from them and protect your kids. So I'm gonna just hop off this reading because this is so sweet. But I hope this was helpful. Thank you for hanging out with me. Hopefully I didn't make you cry as well, but you're doing a really good job. And that's it for now.